This video will demonstrate cleaning and maintenance of the MEI Bill Acceptor and cassette found in most Genmega Kiosk models. Begin by opening the top of the kiosk and then unlock the vault lock, which will give you access to the bottom vault. Next, lift up on the yellow handle and pull back to remove the cash box. The bill acceptor head is removed by pushing up on this metal bar underneath and then pulling out towards you. To clean these devices, we're going to use a microfiber towel and a can of compressed air. Let's start with the cassette. Begin by opening up the cash box. If there are any notes inside, you may want to remove them first before cleaning. And pull back on this push plate, exposing this clear plastic section that the money stacks against. Reach your cloth in here and clean out any dust. And then use compressed air to follow up and make sure that it's dust free. There are sensors that shine lights through these plastic sections. It's important that they stay clean and clear of dust. If you see any debris or anything down in there, make sure you clean it out first before closing it back up. When you're happy with it, go ahead and release the push plate and close the lid. Next is going to be the bill acceptor head. To clean the bill acceptor head, there's instructions on the sticker on top of it, but pull back on this yellow plastic piece and then open up the clamshell. Use your microfiber towel to clean these clear surfaces that scan the notes. And just generally wipe out the whole area. You can also use compressed air to make sure you've got everything clean. When you're closing it back up, it snaps in place like this. Pay attention to the bottom side of this bill acceptor. These little clear sections here are what shine down through these holes in the top. Kind of fit like that. So it's important that these are clean as well. So use your cloth to wipe off these little square sections underneath. These cassettes come in different sizes, so I also wanted to demonstrate on the larger cassette. To open this cassette, lift up and pull back on this panel to expose the cash plate. The rest of it is pretty much the same. You have a clear section inside that you want to make sure that you clean and wipe out carefully, clean any dust off of it, make sure that there's no debris, and then blow it out with compressed air if needed. Once you're done with it, release the push plate and close the top. There's also room for locks here in the back. Most configurations don't have them, but key locks can go into these sections. So if your cassette has keys, make sure you get that so that you can open it and clean it properly. Once you're done cleaning the cassette and the head, begin by reinserting the cassette back into the chassis. It should clip into place. Then you can go ahead and push the head module back into place. As you put it in, make sure this bar latches. It's going to make an initialization and make sure that the motors are working. And when that's done, you should see a green light on the front of the bill head here, indicating that it's functioning properly. If you're having any problems with your bill acceptor, make sure to note the condition of these lights found at the front. They'll either be green, red, or amber, and they'll either be solid, flashing, or off. These lights will give us codes which we can use to help you understand what's wrong. The amber light in the middle being on in this case indicates that the cassette's not been properly installed. If we return the cassette back to its proper position, it'll clear the air and go back in service. Components. There's another section of this bill acceptor that I want to describe. Back here, behind where the bill acceptor head inserts, there's a small control board. You can remove this by pulling back on it with your fingers. And there are some black plastic guides that hold it in place. Sometimes we'll have you remove this or replace it as part of troubleshooting. There's some switches on the bottom that detect if the cassette's installed correctly, and it also is a communication interface for the bill acceptor itself. To reinstall it, place it into this black plastic section here, and where these two guides are, and then just push back until this front piece is flush with the interface board. We hope you found this demonstration for cleaning and maintenance for MEI Bill Acceptors helpful. If you have any questions, please contact support.